should be popping up on OBS. But some of these games can be a little weird. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so, welcome everyone to our second game. This is Mystic Melee. This is a physics kind of driven platformer built around retro style. It was released on early access back in 2017. We played a little bit of it at launch, and we haven't looked at it since. The last update to the game came last July, and I'm not sure what is currently the plan for it. Let's see. Can I... There we go. Oop. Uh-oh. 1 second. Let me make sure it actually loaded back up. There we go, good. Yeah, I haven't played this one at all, so I have no memory of what we're doing here. I remember these characters having, like, different powers. I remember the platforming being a little bit floaty when I last played this. Here's my question, was he called the Mad King before or after he started killing people? I'm sure nothing bad will happen where we train. Alright. So the challenge is we need to grab all of our various powers. Let's see. The controls feel like here's the thing, like he keeps moving. It's very slightly, but I remember being a little bit more pronounced. Let's see what we got here. And we are under a clock too. We have a dash. Again, wall jump. And there's a hidden collectible on every map. Oh. And this is physics driven, very similar to Meat Boy in a sense. There's our reward. And we're looking to grab these extra things. They're also used for our score. Slide. Oop. There we go. Oop. And we have 2 buttons for dodging. Oh. And there are perfect runs in this game. I'll take that. So here we get to kind of the floatiness, or some of the more advanced options. Every time I hit those things, hope we can get that one. It basically restores our jump. Let's see. Is there anything cool over here? Oh. And some levels will have checkpoints in them as well. This won't take that long. Ooh. And you can also do time trials with people as well. There we go. I forget if there's actual rewards. Yeah, now I remember why I didn't like. Like, that slight movement kind of messes with you when you're trying to make accurate jumping. It doesn't feel as pronounced as when I last played it, though, which is good. Here's a question. What do you guys think about having 2 different dodge buttons? I always find it to be just like an unnecessary added step for me. There we go. So the idea is we want to land on that. Well, you can see I'm kind of like having to fight my own momentum in a sense. But we got everything. There's our S rank. And we'll be unlocking other characters as well. There you go. Ooh, I thought I dodged through that. Anything good over here? Alright, now we need to break these. And our combo just keeps building based on how many we can break in a single line without getting hurt. Oh. There we go. And now they're just basically teaching us that we can aim in multiple ways. Let's see. Power of reflection. Reflecting, I should say. I still don't know where the other ones are. And the thing is, if you miss them, sometimes the only way to get them is to have to replay the level. Alright, this could be like I could make up here. There we go. Anything good over here? And yeah, we're not getting the time reward for sure. Because it's physics driven, we want to be sliding or holding down as we slide and then letting go as we're going up an incline. And there. Alright, we got some platforming to do now. I'll take that. So this is another one of those games that came out and then it just kind of disappeared. And again, with the last update being in July, I have no idea what's going on with it. Oh good, we got an S rank. But apparently there was a mystic reward somewhere. And there is multiplayer, as we were talking about. I think it's co-op and competitive. Alright, where do you suppose this Mystic Melee thingy is? Again, you look to the sides when there's like a dark or red effect. That usually means there's a Mystic Mana around. Come on. Oh, there it is. Right idea, just wrong side. Oop. I forget what they're used for. Alright, now we gotta be a little bit careful. I don't want to fall off and have to repeat it. Come on. Not sure what just happened there. But for the sake of keeping things going, we'll just ignore it. Okay. So it looks like we're doing the multiplayer now. There we go. Oh, we knocked his head off. Come on down, buddy. It's definitely no Smash Brothers. There we go. Got him. Right, back over here. By jumping downwards. There you go. Oh. Whew. And now we get the checkpoints. So we need that extra speed so that we keep that momentum as we jump. Oh, is that something up here? Hello. Where are we going? Oh, only having to maneuver something around here. Right. Oh good, now we're playing basketball. There we go. Can I bounce on this? Again, you never know where they're going to hide some of those rewards. There we go. Kind of recovered there. Oh, there it is. It could be. Alright, how are we doing this? Got it. Now these battle stuff, this was new. This was not in the last version of the game that I played. Did you just steal my magic? It seems you can like stun lock the person and then knock their head off. Die. And now we got our little cinematic, and this ends World 1. Dun dun dun. Ow. Ooh. And we just let the bad guy win. And then that unlocks these next worlds. Oh, they're not available in early access. While can I, for some reason, that hurts me grammatically. Now we introduce our next character. Is she talking in whistles? She did not do a good job there. Alright. So again, everybody has the same basic movement. Yeah, like, that's annoying to me. Like, she keeps moving. Like, I can't just do like a small thing there. But a few basic jumps. I'm just trying to see how many jumps we got here. So we have a tap. Like that. Oh. Just, again, want to grab everything. Oh, I thought there would be a secret up there. And now it feels like Sonic. Oop. Dodge him. Work that. Yeah, this is just one of those very weird games that kind of came out. Again, it has a lot of nice things to it. But it just disappeared from public eye. Anything up here? Oh. Because if I don't stop to collect the Mystic Mana or whatever, we may be able to get through like what's here in like a single stream. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh. Now we got her special spell, or one of them, I should say. We're a Sonic Boom here. Die. Dodge roll you. Sometimes you just never know what platformers are going to click with people. Because it does feel like a little bit more complicated version of something like Super Meat Boy. But Super Meat Boy just really nailed that basic theme to it. And then just growing that over a whole matter of different platforming challenges. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, so this is apparently like capture the flag here. Ow. Or King of the Hill, I should say. There's just like no sense of like heft or connecting with these attacks. Oh, his head just went away. Yeah. It's hard to tell like if a platformer is a good early access candidate or not. Because again, you're not really changing how things go with it. I'm not a fan of the combat. And like I said, this stuff was not in the original launch. It's kind of remind me of the whole open survival element that was in We Happy Few. How more people wanted the narrative rather than the other. Hmm. 90 seconds is a long time, isn't it? Where's he going? A little spin kick or a slide kick there. Ow. Like, it doesn't feel like it's all that complicated. But this AI is just ripping me apart. But I'm still winning. At least for right now. There's 5. How many levels total are there? Oh, that was kooky. Good. So for people watching this, I'm curious what you think about this one. Because like I said, it seemed to have promise. But I'm not sure if there's anything more than that here. Like, to give you an example, we played that Fission Superstar X, and like right away that game clicked. I just wonder if focusing on having combat along with the platform may have been too much for this kind of design. Oh. Two, three. Yeah. Yeah, I think the combat was part of the original mission statement. Like, somebody needs to do like a remake or another Dust Force. One that's built for gamepads instead of having to be rebound for it. Get up that waterfall, lady. There's checkpoint. I think I'm supposed to be killing these guys too, yeah. If we want to get 100%, you have to kill all the enemies as well, because they carry the energy cores. Ow. If you looked over to the left, you can see that's where the Mystic Melee is. Or Mystic Mana. Oh. Which I don't think I can get from this side. If I could keep juggling and climb myself back up. Alright, where are we? 5, 6. This map is also very weird as well. Kill the cactus monster. Oh, there he is. I don't know what just happened there. Oop. Yeah, but again, the fact that we haven't seen, come on, any upgrades is of course very troubling, especially for somebody new who may be wanting to get the game. Yeah, something about, like, it doesn't feel like it do very fine micro adjustments in this game. Like with my jumps. And of course, enemies hurt you just by walking into you. Oh. Oh, I can't even bounce. Oh, come on, what are you doing? You seem to also lose responses when you take damage. But you can't just automatically attack. Yeah, like, again, it's so floaty in combat. Kind of reminds me, again, some of the issues we had with Dust Force, too. Now, you really had to hope you get that right hit in, or you lose all your momentum. Here's the question. Does anyone here know of somebody who actually managed to beat everything in Dust Force? Because I know I will probably never be able to do that. Missed that. Get out of my way. Yeah. Again, the combat just doesn't work for me, I think, in this game. It's definitely no Dark Souls of Super Meat Boy. Or maybe that's a little too day of a reference now in 2019. Alright, deal with you. These guys. I guess you could say that. The end is nigh. Oh, that doozy of a game. Oh, come on. He bounced right into me. Oh, where are you? Hey, Mike. Boing. I have no idea where the Mystic Core is. Alright. I think we have time to finish off this world. And then we'll move on to, I guess, the main event tonight. Oh, nothing like platforming in the dark, right? I think those spikes are one-hit kills. Where am I going? Can I open it? Oh. I'm not going to concern myself with fighting. Oh, did he just bounce up right into me? Well, you can live vicariously through my play of it then. I guess at some point we need to go back and do episode 1. Oh, come on. Yeah, every time you take a hit, you just lose control. Yeah, he's not a fan of this combat. There we go. Bingo. You'll eventually be able to switch to different characters as well. Oh no, not the magic basketball again. Not bad. How much further along are they, or how much do they need to do? Oh, cool. We got some water dashing. Oh, I think this lets us go. Yeah, this allows us to dash in any direction. Better. I believe I may have just found a shortcut through this level. Uh-oh. As far as there's no cutscenes. Oh boy. Well, now you can see what 3-player looks like. I'm not sure why she's not turning around. Yeah, it seems like whenever you take damage, you lose control for like a split second. I think we're missing 4 though. Can I charge this up? Alright. Kill him. I'm just gonna snipe him. Alright, so we have 12. And there's 3 more levels. What? Wait, I thought this was a platforming level. Yeah, so it seems like once you start attacking in a direction, they keep your momentum. Oof. Yeah, I just don't think the combat is engaging enough to turn into a full game. Especially when you can get stun locked like that. Ugh. This may be a preview for things to come. The platforming feels alright, but I don't like this combat. It's just too floaty. Look at that. It seems like you get stun locked very easily. You don't really have a lot of maneuvers, too. Oh my god. Yeah, but at least in Pure Pain we have our magic sword. Like, I don't like how he can just engage me and not get stun locked while I can't. Look at that. Oh my god. I couldn't move. Like, I'm not having full control over my character. It's kind of like I'm telling them to do one thing, and they're doing something else. And again, you gotta be really careful when you're combining different genres like this. I can't get out of there. And I'm getting stun locked. This is not good. Oh my god. It's probably a preview for things to come when we get to Immortal Planet. I also like how he can stun lock me, but I can't stun lock him. Which is obviously why they do that, but it kind of presents a break in the rules, or makes things one-sided. Not really. Just feels more like making a... There we go. Very bullet spongy. Alright, so we have 13, 14, 15, and then 16. Oh. Well, I'm really surprised we haven't seen a sequel to Dust Force yet. There's our little Sonic move here. The platforming, it definitely feels better compared to the combat. Oh, what the? Oh, I know. It's bubble time. Into the spikes you go. Ow. The combat kind of reminds me of that Valda story game. How long those bubbles stay for? Ooh. There we go. Can I push the bubbles? Oh, God. Okay, so the bubbles do not count as ground, which is why it's not recovering my double jump. Oh, this is an indie game. Oh. Yeah, the last time they worked on it was I think a few months ago. I didn't want to die here. Nope, we made it. Don't die. Oh, get in there. Okay, so 18 is the finale for this level. Uh-oh. You. Oh. And then it's gonna restart. Probably quicker than trying to get up there. Something about crosscode just doesn't seem to be clicking for me. I think it's like the MMO style of it. How am I getting up here? Oh, there we go. Balloon or bubble power. Got a more violent version of SpongeBob here. I was trying to slide up here. You know, I was just expecting more in terms of like the general like combat growth. Like, it seems more grindy than I was expecting. But maybe I need to get more further in. Oh no. Oh, we made it. Yeah, there's our reward. Essentially add in more moves, more ways to get away from just pure button mashing. Can I push that? What the hell? I'm not sure how that bubble just got there. Yeah. Okay, so now we have 2 spells. So this does feel like I'm just mashing on enemies for a long time. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Go. Uh-oh. How are you supposed to be doing this? I don't even want to make it across without getting killed. Oh. There we go. Alright, we're up to... Oh no, when you miss... Oh no, we're not going for a Mystic Maya though. Yeah, I was kind of, from like the description of Crosscode, I was expecting more of like a Diablo-esque take, rather than more of an MMO. So I think that kind of put me off on the game. Alright, let's see. So it looks like you do have to collect the Mystic Mana if you don't have any chance of getting through. Oh, there's our bad guy again. Oh. Ow. And yet we still survive. That was weird. So then we play as this guy. So we'll do this level and then we'll get to Immortal Planet. Evil Bird. That. I would still, like, speaking about... Oh, I thought I could bounce off him. Speaking of, like, crazy platformers, I hope we see another Donkey Kong Jungle Beat game. Die, bird. Is it required for their heads to pop off?